Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3 Blind. I'm your host, Lasan Faye, and I'm in the virtual world as Shepard. This is strange. Like virtual Steelport.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Okay. And stay back. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm getting used to this. Strange as it is. Okay. Now what's... this angle.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
Ooh.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Yeah. Where is the last data cluster? Up there. Nope. I want you to go up the stairs. Aha.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth! They're pinned! Open fire! One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
Jeez.
Establish your connection with the remaining server node.
And he had, like, a really good sniper rifle.
Commander, are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
Oh dear.
Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes, However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
What are the vulnerable points? No, I'm serious. Define vulnerable.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Okay, is there something I'm supposed to be seeing?
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
G.
Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Thank you. I have no clue.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Okay, what am I not seeing?
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Okay.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
So look higher up, in other words. Alright. I see. I needed to look higher. Okay, to be fair, that was not obvious. Oh. I'll just go quickly.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Well, it's clearly not that part.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Okay, that's what... Those were the pixels you wanted me to clear.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Please tell me this isn't a time trial. I may cry if this is a time trial.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Okay, where are you coming from? God.
Accessing data.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth.
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking.
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Okay, which way am I going?
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Okay. You're there. Your vulnerable point's back here.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection
What?
leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
What point have I missed? Oh, crap.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Thought I did. What else is it Okay. Ugh. If it glows, shoot it.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Ugh. You know, Legion, you could be down here helping me. That hack her way in.
New data found. This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
Get units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Let me see. Please just go away. Okay. Now I have to go. Oh, God. Up. Ugh. So I went the wrong bloody way. What? No. Ah, shit. Where am I going? I going here. Legion, help.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
Interesting.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty.
Interesting.
Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection
Interesting.
with the remaining server nodes established. We are ready to transport you.
Awesome. Ugh.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Woo! Success! Oh, bugger.
Root access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from Mother.
Please? Just let me do this smoothly?
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Oh.
Shepard, you all right?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Yay!
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
What?
Why?
They wish to join us.
What?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Oh. I wondered, especially given that the memories shifted from being, like, very hostile to showing that positive connection. Oh.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
Okay, yeah, I can sympathize with that.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Tali? Tali, don't hate me! Please don't hate me, Tali! I didn't expect this.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Time to cut the Geth off from the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Yep, we'll handle that.
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can.
I'm gonna go get him.
This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Nope, I'm gonna go get him.
I gave in to reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to
I
make
don't
repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
Okay.
We need to break their
They're gonna
flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make
argue
repairs.
about that for a while. Tali?
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Okay.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Fair enough. Okay.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
I gave in to your reckless behavior before.
Okay.
The patrol fleet isn't
The thing is she's calling him out. Oh.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
That's true. Girl fired at me.
Flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Well, I am going to do what I can.
Commander.
Private Campbell.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Wonderful. From invalid extranet domain. Geth programs in hardware designation. Legion has requested Prime runtimes update Shepard Commander on platform status complying. Prime platform should housed in server remain stationed on Rana. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vessels. Sorry. Cessation of Creator Geth conflict required to assist Shepard commanders and designated allies. Awaiting conflict status update. Okay. That's actually kind of sort of really cool. Alright. Let's go say hi to the front of the ship.
Man, watching the Geth fleet move, it's like thousands of stunt flyers in formation. Creepy stunt flyers, whose ships look like some sort of cockroach wasp thing.
Uh-huh.
So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Somewhat?
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation?
Gee, thanks, Joker.
Commander?
Shepard, you are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the Geth consensus. Do you feel different?
It's fascinating. Mind-blowing. I'm also a bit thirsty.
And just like that, the magic is gone.
Did you just say what I think you said?
No. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Yep. Edie's adorable. We'll give her that. Okay. Alright, because I mentioned last episode that I wanted to go check out... Yes, I'm feeding my fish. I have a VI that feeds my fish for me, and I still feed my fish. I wanted to check out the new armor set. Ah, so that's the N7 Defender. Okay. And that's it. I love the casual. I'm so happy about it. Okay. Nah. I mean, because really it increases ammo capacity, which I could change probably some of the other things, and weapon damage, and my shield boost. But it's not quite the health boost, which I'm finding way more helpful. Casa? That's like... those grenades. Okay. Shoulders. Melee. I shouldn't be in melee. I'm an infiltrator. I should never be in melee. Better power recharge. Better damage. I'm trying to actually see what they do. That might be worthwhile for me. Except those arms look like so robotic. Because, you know, you have to be fashionable while you're taking down Reapers. Yeah. I don't really have anything that I like yet. Oh, wait, hang on. I control these lights? Ooh! Yeah. That's really cool. I didn't realize I was the one in charge of that light. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. But next time, more talking to the rest of my crew. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care. Have fun. Happy trails.